It looks like smoke, but it's vapor. Cheryl Herford's been puffing on e-cigarettes for over a year.
You don't smell bad, your clothes, your hair.
And Herford swears she feels better in the morning. No more smoker's cough and her energy level is up. Could this truly be a healthy alternative?
So are they healthier than regular cigarettes? Well, I would say it's possible, but we just don't know.
Dr. Joshua Sill, a pulmonologist with Eastern Virginia Medical School, looks at the label with some concern.
Certainly the risks of cardiovascular disease from all the nicotine that's in them is still there.
Nicotine is the second ingredient listed on this brand. It also contains distilled water, natural and artificial flavors, and then depending on the brand, you'll find propylene glycol, vegetable glycerin, or polyethylene glycol. These are what produce that smoke-like vapor. Now, there is some controversy surrounding propylene glycol, which is used in antifreeze, but the FDA considers it generally safe. It's been used in asthma inhalers for decades. The FDA regulates that, but does not regulate e-cigarettes.
There have been studies both in Europe and in the United States that have shown, acutely that there's decrements in lung function right after you smoke the electronic cigarette.
Long-term effects are unknown, and without federal regulation, you can't be sure what's on the label is all that's in here. Most e-cigarettes you find in convenience stores are imported from China. Then there are these higher-end versions.
Basically, you've got the cigarette, that's your battery, and your cartridge.
These are sold on the internet or in specialty shops like this one in Norfolk.
The disposable game is a little bit different than what we're doing, and it's all about lowest possible price point, and it does give me pause. I would hesitate to tell somebody to go buy a $5 thing at a convenience store and just trust some random company's word for it that the stuff's clean.
Max Salmon's customers are willing to pay more, in part because they trust him. He welcomes FDA regulation because he's afraid of what big business might do to save a buck or to make millions.
Our philosophy is that we will continue to and have always self-regulated.
That means no selling to minors and no smoke and mirrors.
I wouldn't say that this is 100% risk-free.
But he does think smoking this is better than smoking a traditional cigarette, and the doctor is inclined to agree.
And if you're, using them to help quit smoking, then I would think probably your long-term risks are much less. But smoking the electronic cigarettes is certainly not as healthy as not smoking anything.